approximately, as you can see in the presentation, the incident happened at 90 nautical miles west of Agno, Pangasinan. And to the right is shown the MV Birin, how it is being allied by vessel of interest. Again, I'd like to emphasize that it is not yet conclusive because we need to have the complete report coming the appropriate investigating body. Next slide, please. So this is a video presentation taken from Maritime Traffic. The Coast Guard has subscribed this kind of apps to track the movement of vessels globally. And for this specific purpose, sir, we have extracted the historical data about the movement of vessels, specifically on October 2 at 4:20 in the morning. Please play the video.
Pero habang nagbi-video presentation, i-annotate mo na rin, sir, para maintindihan namin ano ba itong crest crane, ano ba itong dukuhan, itong sakalin, ano itong wisdom glory, anong ibig sabihin nun?
These are various types of vessels transiting during the time of October 2, early morning, sir.
Bakit yung isa green, yung isa pula? Yung tatlo pula.
May I just ask our...
Technical? Bakit? Gumagalaw yan eh. Can you play this? PowerPoint pa to? Video? PowerPoint pala ito. Oh.
Mayroon pong movement po yan, sir.
Gumagalaw yan. Gumagalaw yan. Technical. Can you play the video? Hindi yan. Yan, gumagalaw yan. Video yan. Hindi raw, ano? But I think that this is a video. Nakalagay yung video sa kaliwa, oh. Clickable.
Ayan.
Yan, gumagalaw.
Yes, sir.
So ito yung mga barkong gumagalaw?
Yes, sir. During the time, October 2, 4:20 in the morning. As you can see, Pacific Ana and the location of the fishing boat Dirin really passed through its location.
Ito po yung Dirin?
Yung FB Dirin po yung FFB location na may yellow kulay na marker, sir. At the top.
So dumadaan si Ana, nandun
Yes.
si Dukhan, pero si Ana
Yes, sir.
yung eksakto.
Yes, sir. FB during the time is only moored at the designated payaw. So, hindi siya gumagalaw, sir.
Speed niya 13.5 knots. Pakibalik ko niya. Huwag mo nang galawin na technical. Ayan. So 13.5 knots si Ana. Can you play that again? Yan na yung
Yes, sir.
impact.
Yes, sir.
Impact me time dyan nakalagay kung anong exact.
Yes, sir. Yung sa upper left portion, sir, nakalagay dyan yung UTC 2040. This is a universal time. And of course, ang Philippines is around +8 sa time zone niya. So, we used for the Philippine Standard Time to papasok siya ng 442. Correct? 442.
AM, madaling araw.
AM, sir. Madaling araw po yan, sir.
This has been established through the use of this.
We'd like to emphasize, sir, that through cross-referencing, we used two types of technology for monitoring. We have the maritime traffic, and then the second one is C-Vision. So all of this type of monitoring system coincide with this kind of presentation.
Matanong ko lang, bakit yung si Dukhan, Sakhalin Island, and then yung nasa taas, meron pa, Universal Challenger, yun nandun sa taas ni Pacific Ana. Makikita natin dito, as we go, si Wisdom Glory, nasa baba, makikita natin, as we go to the second item of this hearing, yung sea lanes. Oh, kung saan na dumadaan itong mga to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tama ba yun? Tapos tumakbo pa to si Hellas Nemesis. Dito naman saan nang galing to. Nakita sa kaliwa, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Bara-bara na, parang ano na to? Parang swerving na yan sa EDSA. Yung tingin dito. So go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, I would like just to make some other presentation to make it clear the distances of these vessels proximate to the collision area. Next slide, please. So this is the vessel of interest, although it's not yet conclusive, but based on the cross-referencing and the testimony extracted from those survivors. So ito yung pinaka-most highly probable vessel of interest.
Can you stop there, Admiral?
Yes, sir.
Johnny Manlolo, tingnan mo yung larawan ng barko doon sa pula. Nakikita mo, sa harap mo, di ba? Yan ba yung nakita mo ng bumangga sa inyo?
Hindi ko po ma-sure, sir, dahil madilim po ang panahon, sir, eh. Ang na-sure ko lang po, kaya po nasabi namin po lang, may naiwan pong bakat na sa bangka namin, sir.
Na kulay pula. Yung pulang naiwan na bakat, pareho niyan?
Kapares po, sir.
Kung nalaman parehas?
Marami po kami nakakita.
Marami kayo nakakita. Pero nung padating na sa'yo, yung tatama na, hindi mo masyado madilim.
Madilim po, sir, eh.
Pero halos ganyan kalaki?
Opo, sir. Mas mataas pa po sa bangka namin, sir, eh. Nakatingala po ako nun, sir, eh. Lagpas pa po sa ako namin, sir.
Okay, sige. Go ahead. Salamat ka, Mr. Johnny.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, with this highly probable vessel of interest during the collision incident or allision incident, we have traced the name of the vessel is crude oil tanker MT Pacific Ana. It is flag state is Marshall Islands or the country of registry. IMU number, call sign. The length is, medyo malaki ito, Mr. Chair, 250 meters and beam 44 meter. And the speed during the time is 13 knots, and the course taken from Incheon, South Korea, going to Singapore is around 199.7 degrees. And its port of destination is Singapore.
Pakita natin, technical. So pag sinabi niyong mother boat, ito yung malaki.
The bigger one without riggers, sir.
Yung maliit na nandun sa ilalim,
Yan yung service boats na maliliit.
boats. Ilan ang service boats ni Dirin?
I think they have 8.
Walo.
8 during the time.
So pag tumakbo naglayag si Dirin, may kasamang 8.
Opo, sir.
Parang destroyer yan, yung destroyer group, may mga kasama maliliit. So yung maliliit, yun yung mga nangingisda. Pag nakapangisda na sila, dadalhin doon sa mother boat.
Yes, sir.
Yun
They
yung
will transfer to
tatakan.
the mother boat. Correct po, sir.
Okay, para maliwanag po sa mga nakikinig ngayon. Go ahead, Admiral.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. I'd just like to highlight how it is very difficult for them using only their small boats, their service boats, going back to the mainland in Pangasinan. So almost 24 hours po yung arduous sea voyage nila. But just still this time, they manage and survive the sea. So ito yung pinaka-specific location niya, sir, of MT Pacific Ana, as pinpointed in immediate vicinity of ill-fated fishing bank at the time of incident. Next slide, please. And with the request of the flag state Marshall Islands, they are requesting to identify also those vessels transiting during the time and date of the collision around 15 nautical miles radius to identify also those passing vessels. So ito yung mga na-take note po namin, mga passing vessels at that time. So as we can establish which vessel is the most proximate and the highly probable vessel of interest. So as you can see in the presentation, sir, the collision area where MT Pacific Ana has been positioned. With reference to this collision incident area, you can see the most proximate among the passing vessel is MB Dukhan, which is around 9.5 nautical miles. Pag sinasabi po natin 9.5 nautical miles, Mr. Chair, by using our eyesight, medyo mahirap na ma-identify po, napakalayo. Yun ang pinakamalapit sa incident area. And others, I think it's so far,
Dukhan yung pinaka...
Dukhan yung pinakamalapit after Pacific Ana.
Ba't Dukhan ba? Color red din?
No, sir. It's a blue color.
Yung sunod na red is Maranmira.
Mira is around 19.8 nautical miles. Napakalayo po yung Mr. Chair.
Challenger, Universal Challenger.
It's around 20.6 nautical miles. Again, it's too far.
So wala nang red. Yun na lang ang red.
Wala na po, Mr. Chair.
So, chances of probability si Pacific Ana na talaga.
Yes, sir. So this is the scuff marks, as of course initially being relayed to us by Mr. Johnny about his personal account of the allusion incident, that he was very sure that scuff marks coming from that foreign vessel, red color, was able to stretch out of this hull of their vessel, of their fishing boat. So na-discover na to ngayon, Mr. Chair, again, and refloated and now in towing operations.
So, matanong ko si Johnny, Mr. Johnny Manlolo, itong kulay pula, gas-gas ng barko na bumangga sa inyo.
Opo, sir.
Hindi naman yan yung primer ng vapor ninyo.
Hindi po, sir.
Kasi pag may primer, pag nagasgas, lalabas yung primer. Hindi primer yan.
Hindi po.
Ano ba ang primer nyo? Anong kulay? Hindi mo alam.
Yung one lang po yun, sir, epoxy po, sir, bago kulay blue na po yung pinaturan namin.
Pinatungan na ng pintura. Marine paint. Yun na yung kulay blue. So itong pula, ito'y galing doon sa barko na bumangga sa inyo.
Opo, sir.
Okay, so kulay pula din.
Opo.
Hindi naman kalawang yan kasi kahoy kayo, di ba? Hindi kayo steel, hull. Okay. Go ahead, Admiral.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Next slide, please. These are the monitoring of suspected vessel of interest from the port of origin in South Korea. It departed last 27 September. And of course, the actual time of arrival supposedly is October 5 in Singapore. Then after that, she proceeded to Sungai, Malaysia on October 8. And eventually went to Kidorong, Myanmar. Next slide, please. So meaning to say, Mr. Chair, we are continuously monitoring the movement of this highly probable vessel of interests.
Ayaw na siya. Nasa ano na siya ngayon? Nasa Myanmar.
Yes, Mr. Chair. I believe the present location right now in Malaysia. Malaysia. So meaning to say, we can really, at this moment, at real time, malalaman po natin ang present location, Mr. Chair.
You proceed, matanong ko lang yung representative ng Foreign Affairs. Under this situation na maraming pupuntahan, under yung UNCLOS, ano yung port state na dapat na unang mag-investiga rito? Is it Singapore? Is it Myanmar? O yung mga pupunta kahit sino? Miss Deputy Assistant Secretary Maningat.
Thank you, Your Honor. My understanding, sir, is that it would be Singapore. They're the immediate destination.
So it has to be the immediate port. Hindi po pwede yung Myanmar, hindi po pwede yung sunod, hindi po.
Feeding po later on after the investigation establishes the need for further.
So si Myanmar hindi na pwede mag-imbestiga.
Kung hingin po ng PCG, pwede rin po.
So pwede pa sulatan ni PCG si Myanmar. Kung hindi pa nasagot yung Singapore, si Myanmar pwede sulatan din.
I defer to the DOTR. They're already asking also us to be
Kayo tinatanong ko doon kasi
Yes,
kung
sir,
hindi pa
sir.
sumasagot si... So will that prevent PCG, Coast Guard, to write letters to the succeeding ports?
No, sir.
Pwede pa kayo
We can
sumulat?
inform them, sir.
Okay.
Lahat po ng Newsflash video ay makikita sa aking Newsflash playlist. Sa mga gusto naman po ng mga biblical topics, punta po kayo sa aking channel na Mahaphir TV. Para sa mga gustong mag-order ng Firmax Firmang and Lifting Cream and Immune System Booster, contact Mr. Dante Maravillas on Facebook. Cell phone number 090865537757.